fire signs, Kaisha here. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel, The Butterfly Effect. Huge shout out to my day ones, all of my foundation subscribers, to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much. You are appreciated. So this is a general energy check-in for the signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is a general energy check-in. It's not going to resonate with all of you. Please do not try to force to shoot a fit. It will only confuse you. It either resonates or it doesn't resonate. If it doesn't resonate, click the notification button. I'm sure Spirit will have something for you at another time. You could check your sun or moon rising or your natal chart. That may help you to connect the dots as well. Or like I said, there's a possibility that this is not your reading today, and that is okay. So, as you can see, cards have already been shuffled and drawn. Also, if you are looking for a personal reading, all that information is in my description box. A huge thank you, very much appreciated of all of you who have been booking me for personal readings. You are greatly appreciated. And thank you all for the great testimonials. I'm honored and humbled. Okay, so fire signs, as you can see, cards have already been shuffled and drawn. Let's see what we have here. We have 4th Chakra Archangel Raphael in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Swords, and Ace of Swords. So it looks like you were in a situation with someone where you lost yourself. You were doing way too much. And it's just because you wanted to be with this person, but you weren't using your wisdom. You wanted a new beginning. I feel this in and out, on again, off again. You could have broken up and gotten back together with this person a lot. Every time you get back with this person or you let them back into your life, you think that things would be different. And that's because I just heard lost in the sauce. Some of you were lost in the sauce. You were really infatuated, really in love with this person, and you just wanted to be with this person, but you were doing too much to the point where you lost yourself. You lost focus of what is most important, and that's you. Some of you were taking on way too much responsibility, caused a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. Some of you were experiencing chronic fatigue. You were just tired. And I feel like someone was siphoning your energy. Some of you were dead ass with an energy vampire. That's why you were so tired. You could be feeling perfectly fine, and as soon as you go around this person, you just feel drained. That's when someone is draining your energy. You got clarity about this though. You started to realize I feel like some of you didn't know why this kept happening. And it took some time for you to realize what was going on. Because you were just in this space of really excited. It's like when you fall in love for the first time and everything's great. So you weren't really paying attention to the red flags. You were just looking at, you want this relationship to be successful. You want this to grow. Some of you had a child or children with this person, or some of you wanted to have a child with this person. But you took the initiative a lot in this relationship. You were the one to make the first move. You were the one to do everything. Most things. And that's because you had deep feelings for this person. But somebody was giving too much in this relationship and someone wasn't giving at all. And you weren't seeing that for a time. Maybe you were dealing with an earth sign, fire sign, because I do have, some of you were dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you were also dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But from the beginning, there was no balance, right? You were doing way too much from the beginning. And it's like you wanted to show this person that I got you, I have your back, I support you, I'm here for you, I love you, right? But you weren't getting that back in return. So it looks like once you started to get clarity, you moved away from this because you realized that this person This person doesn't see things clearly. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who had, I'm hearing, mental illness. And that could just be the way how they think about things, the way they perceive things is just, it's off. And they don't see anything wrong with it. Some of you in this relationship with this person, you lacked clarity because you weren't seeing things clearly. You weren't seeing that this person was not balanced. You weren't seeing that this person's masculine and feminine energies weren't balanced. Somebody was too much in one energy. And because of that, they were suppressing their emotions. Fire signs, you were with somebody who was not, they weren't expressing love to you. They weren't expressing how they really felt. And that's because their energies were off. Someone was too much in their masculine energy. Someone was too much in their feminine energy. This person also, their emotions, it's like they don't allow themselves to feel things, right? It's a disconnect. Like they suppress, they push down how they really feel. It's like they're trying to protect themselves. But really, they feel trapped. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who has inner child issues. And this has to do with loneliness. This has to do with this restriction feeling, like they can't express who they really are. They don't really know how to. For some of you, you were dealing with someone who was fighting with all of their might to not show you true emotions. Because they didn't want to be hurt. This is someone who had a chip on their shoulder from a previous relationship. And from then, they just kind of closed themselves up. Yeah, they hid within themselves. And that was their way of protecting themselves from being hurt again. But it's like, if you have not healed from that, then you need to go and do that before you get into a relationship with someone else, because you're just bringing the same thing, the same experience into a relationship with someone else, and it's not the new person's fault. So someone brought emotional baggage into the relationship with you, fire signs. Some of you weren't seeing this, but when you got clarity, you started to, okay, so I'm picking up two groups. Some of you weren't seeing this and you were with this person. Some of you started to see this, and that's why you moved away from this person. And you're in a space of healing now because you have fourth chakra Archangel Raphael in reverse. That is someone who is still holding on to hurt from the past. Could have been a toxic relationship, a broken heart. But you're healing, fire signs. You're moving on. You know what I was hearing? I don't know how many of you know this artist called Maya. Long song, a long time ago. It was about 9 years ago. She made this song, Moving On, with Cisco. I'll put the link in the video. But this song keeps playing over. I'm moving on. Yes, I am. Moving on. A lot of you have decided to move on. And just give yourself the opportunity to heal. It's because you moved away from this situation, you moved out of this situation, why you are able to give to yourself now, why you are releasing this emotional trauma, emotional hurt, emotional wounds you're healing from. You're letting go of these things that would trigger you, keep you in the past, keep you depressed, full of anxiety, and you are focused on healing yourself. Good for you, fire signs. You are mentally, emotionally focused on releasing the things, just emotional baggage that's been weighing you down. And that's what you're doing. You're healing right now. I feel a lot of you are just rediscovering, remembering yourself, because you lost yourself with this person. You were too much into them. And this person was just eating it all up. Yes, do this for me, fire sign. Do that for me. Take care of me, fire sign. Pour all your love into my cups, fire sign. But I'm not pouring anything to yours, because I don't do that. Some of you were with someone who was emotionally stingy, I heard. They weren't showing you no love. And that's because of their own issues. This had nothing to do with you. Someone got into a relationship with you before they healed from someone else. Someone lied to someone as well about how long they had been separated from an ex. They just like, it's like before the ink dried on the divorce papers, they were with you and they lied to you about it and told you, oh, it's over. Or someone lied to you, fire signs, that they were over somebody and they weren't. And they brought that emotional baggage into the relationship with you. Someone was not over an ex. They had not healed from an ex. And they got with you immediately, trying to use you as a distraction to heal themselves, right? Someone tried to use you to get over someone else, fire signs. And all it did was drag you down in the process. All it did was create imbalances in you, anxiety, stress with you. And you were really just taking on this person's energy, because this isn't you. This is them. This is their energy. For some of you, you would sleep with this person and after you would feel really tired. Like your energy would just be drained because it was being siphoned from you. This person was using you. They were using you for your energy. I just heard they were using you for your stability as well. Because this person's not balanced. Yeah. They don't have their shit together. And that's what they brought into your world. So let's see what guidance and advice we have for you from Spirit. This is from the Whispers from Within Oracle cards. Life changes, baby. Do something out of your comfort zone today. Continue pursuing a goal while adapting to changes that occur along the way. This is you healing. This is you focusing on your healing, and you're adapting to the changes that are happening. You're not with this person anymore. You're focused on your life, your own life, and getting yourself back together. Have faith that things will work out for the best, and make positive changes in your life, work, relationship, or your situation now, because change is constant, fire signs. I think some of you are starting to realize that as well, that things will always change. You just want to make sure that they're changing for the better. So take control of your life, take charge of your life, and make those changes happen for yourself, because the change that you're experiencing now is for your highest good. Yeah, this is really shitty that what happened to you. This relationship, some of you were in a toxic ass relationship with someone, and that's because someone was very toxic. That's what they brought into your world. But this was to teach you how to never forget who you are. And always make yourself a priority. Because just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean that you're not an individual. Does not mean that you are unique. Does not mean that you forget yourself. You still are who you are, and you need to remember that and maintain that at all times. Maintain that stance at all times, so that you don't get knocked off kilter. Spirit wants you to know that this change was necessary. It was to help you to remember to make yourself a priority, and to never lose yourself again in someone. A real relationship, the right relationship, will always help you remember who you are. And to stand powerfully in that. Okay, fire signs, this is what I have for you. If any of this resonates, click that like button, smash that like button for me, please. If not, that's cool, another time. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. You all have yourself a fantastic morning, noon, or night, and I will catch your beautiful energy on the flip side. Bye.